To me, the worst consequence is you remain the same, there's no change, and you're mediocre.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, and I think a lot of people just stay in that space.
It's all storytelling.
Is
that
all
true?
Storytelling.
Yeah.
I always knew I wanted to use theater to help other people tell their story, to find voice, to build community. But I think that would have been my work no matter what industry I was in. It's just that I had a passion and a love for the way in which theater and the arts build community.
I really am so excited to sit down with you. I cannot tell you how truly thrilled the staff, the board, and our whole community is to welcome you as our next managing director.
I'm excited to work with you. I'm originally from New York, Long Island to be exact. Although we do have some family here in Pittsburgh. When I was younger, we would come visit in the Hill District. My family also was very much into, the arts and entertainment. And so I remember being very young and going with my great-grandparents to see Their Arms Are Too Short to Box with God, seeing Annie on Broadway.
Wow.
And there was only one Black girl in the whole production.
Like in the orphans or something?
Like in the orphans, in the orphanage, one girl. And I could not keep my eyes off of her. It was the first time that I thought of of a future in the arts. I didn't even know what a managing director was at the time. I had no, what is a dramaturg? I didn't know all of these things, but I feel like in that moment, it was a very real connection of I don't know what it takes to be that one person on the stage, but she looks like me, which means it's possible. And I want to know more. I don't remember anything else about the show. I just remember that one time she's on the bucket, she's in the front, one girl. She was like,
yes, I see it. I see it. Yeah.
Her.
Yeah.
So I'm here right now because this is where I believe I'm supposed to be. And that's just where I found my niche. But in terms of why here, it really is about, for me, the alignment with your vision, what you stated about becoming a true public theater, what that could mean to downtown in this moment in time, what it could mean to the region, what our nation needs right now, I believe.
I'm excited to have this conversation with you. I mean, a true public theater to me, it's about the people, first and foremost. And I think one of the tenets of a true public theater is that we all hold artistic power. It's about empowering artists who live here, collaborating with artists on an international level, right? Keeping a real conversation going, both internally and with the wider world. And I think it's about the audience too, collaborating with the audience, letting the audience feel their place and feel their own inspiration from stories that emotionally move people or challenge their thinking. I mean, there's something that we do in the theater that does exactly that, and it feels like that's something we live.
Absolutely. And when we do it well, they don't know, right? When you do it well, you don't know if this is this a true narrative? It doesn't matter because it's someone's narrative.
Yeah, that's right.
And this is the place in the world where everyone's narrative should matter, right?
Totally.
So, yes, it's important what's on the stage and the quality and the financial management, but if there's nobody who's seeing it, then what are we doing? I think a false public theater is one that's not willing to do the work. And I think a false public theater is one that lacks courage, because I think all of this is going to take a lot of courage. It requires us to be uncertain at times and to be okay with sitting in discomfort as we strive to arrive at a better place. And some people would just rather go back to the comfort of wrong but safe.
I'm so inspired by you and by what you bring and the vision you bring. And it feels really possible.